Topic: Explore how Python can be used for modding existing games, including creating custom content, modifying gameplay mechanics, and enhancing user experience. Python is a popular programming language that offers several advantages and disadvantages when it comes to its use in the gaming industry. Here are some pros and cons of using Python in game development. Pros. Pros 1. Ease of learning and use. Python is known for its simplicity and readability, making it accessible to beginners and experienced developers alike. Its clean syntax and high-level abstractions allow developers to focus more on game logic and less on boilerplate code. Pros 2. Rapid prototyping. Python's dynamic nature and interpreted execution enable rapid prototyping and iteration during the game development process. Developers can quickly test ideas, experiment with gameplay mechanics, and iterate on game design without the overhead of compilation. Pros 3. Large ecosystem of libraries and tools. Python boasts a rich ecosystem of libraries and tools that can accelerate game development. Libraries like Pgame provide game-specific functionality, while tools like Blender offer comprehensive 3D modeling and animation capabilities. Pros 4. Cross-platform compatibility. Python is a cross-platform language, meaning that games developed in Python can run on multiple operating systems with minimal modifications. This cross-platform compatibility increases the potential audience for games and simplifies the deployment process. Pros 5. Community support and resources. Python has a vibrant and active community of developers who contribute to open source projects, share tutorials, and provide support through forums and online communities. This abundance of resources can be valuable for developers seeking help or guidance during game development. Cons. Cons 1. Performance limitations. Python is an interpreted language, which means that it tends to be slower than compiled languages like C++ or C# in terms of raw performance. This can be a significant drawback for performance-critical tasks such as real-time rendering, physics simulations, and AI algorithms in games. Cons 2. Limited support for high-end graphics. While Python offers libraries like Pgame for 2D game development and Panda 3D for 3D graphics, it may not provide the same level of performance or feature set as dedicated game engines like Unity or Unreal Engine. This limitation can restrict the scope and visual fidelity of games developed in Python. Cons 3. Resource consumption. Python's dynamic typing and garbage collection mechanisms can lead to higher memory usage and CPU overhead compared to lower-level languages. This resource consumption may be problematic for games targeting resource-constrained platforms or requiring high scalability. Cons 4. Lack of native support in game engines. Many popular game engines, such as Unity and Unreal Engine, do not natively support Python as a primary scripting language. While developers can integrate Python into these engines using plugins or extensions, the level of support and integration may vary, potentially leading to compatibility issues and additional complexity. Cons 5. Less control over hardware. Python's high-level abstractions and automatic memory management can limit developers' control over hardware resources, such as GPU acceleration and low-level optimizations. This lack of control may hinder performance optimization and limit the potential for creating cutting-edge gaming experiences. In deeper into how Python can be used for game modding. Number 1. Scripting languages in games. Many modern games utilize scripting languages to define gameplay mechanics, AI behavior, and other dynamic aspects of the game. Python's flexibility and ease of use make it an attractive choice for implementing these scripts. No. 2. Game engines with Python support. Some game engines, such as the Unreal Engine and the Blender game engine, provide support for Python scripting. This allows modders to write Python scripts to extend the functionality of the game engine and modify existing games. Number 3. Accessing game APIs and SDKs. Many game developers provide APIs, application programming interfaces, and SDKs, software development kits, that allow modders to access and manipulate game assets, resources, and functionalities. Python can be used to interact with these APIs and SDKs, enabling modders to create custom content and modify gameplay elements. In summary, while Python offers several advantages for game development, including ease of use, rapid prototyping, and a rich ecosystem of libraries, its performance limitations and lack of native support in game engines may pose challenges for developers seeking to create high-performance, AAA quality games. Ultimately, the suitability of Python for game development depends on the specific requirements, scope, and target platforms of the game project.